Hello?
Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Goody, goody, goody gumdrops.
Good day, good day.
We are reporting live from the Musings Lounge,
Yeah.
where we have zero tolerance, but it's an enclosed garden and it's safe for Black people. That's who I am today. I am the Queen of Scots.
Yeah.
So, Theon, today, what is your safe word according to lip service?
Mm. Strawberries?
Okay, strawberries it shall be. So, Mr. Theon, what would you like to discuss today on Black people's Black Lives Matter?
Oh. Where do we begin? Maybe do you have a question that you could start with, and then maybe we can see if it goes from there?
Of
Um,
course. Well,
yeah.
recently I became incarcerated in
Yeah.
a how you say Zoroastrianism of Zohars
Yeah.
in a very high clock tower.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm speaking in code for those who shall not be named, but shall be maimed. Okay,
Mm,
they want to
mm,
be maimed today,
mm-hmm,
no
mm-hmm.
problem. So basically, today is the 3rd of January,
Yes.
and this time last year,
Mm-hmm.
I became introduced and induced and sexualized by the London, British, United Kingdom, Great Britain,
Mm-hmm.
decided to sexualize me and call me a mental health patient.
Mm-hmm.
And I got beaten up so bad
Mm-hmm.
that I didn't talk for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of the days that I would have been on the ward downstairs, adjacent to the building that I'm on now.
Mm-hmm.
So, for Sense and Sensibilities, everyone wants to make sure that I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I keep telling people, don't try to do me, do you in it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you come into these mental institutions and you don't know what's in there happen, they
Mm-hmm.
go use you and swaggy like washing machine.
Yeah.
So when I say isuakwa, they will wash you like cloths.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like being washed like a cloth. I like to be steam baked. And steam baked, I like
Yeah.
to be steamed and baked like pastry.
Yeah.
So today, we are
Mm-hmm.
friends.
Yeah.
How long have we known each other, Tion?
I
13.
think I think we've known each other for oof, I want to say 10 years. Do you reckon it's been 10 years or maybe less? 7, 8?
I think it's been about 22 years that I've known of you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, oh, it's been longer. Yeah, actually, yeah, because I couldn't remember how long the uni years was.
Them uni years were so long.
Yeah,
I repeated my 3rd year while
yeah.
you lot passed
Mm,
and graduated. So you graduated before me
mm,
with your BA architecture.
And I never went back.
And you, well, a Gilby Stroob kind of personality. What was the head of our school's name? She was very militant.
Sabine. Sabine.
Sabine.
Yeah, yeah.
Sabine, God bless your heart for teaching me how fonts should be at point 9
Yeah, yeah.
so that people would not come and disrespect me.
Mm,
But do you remember the day me and Stephanie were sitting there,
mm-hmm.
the two black girls, the only two black girls
Girls on the
on the
course.
course?
Yeah.
They
God.
twinned us up.
Mm-hmm.
They put you with a couple of people, but who was the guy
Mm-hmm.
that had to have a bag where he had to urinate?
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Very.
Oh no, I did not know about this.
There was a guy,
Yeah,
white guy,
yeah. Oh, I
that
know, I know.
I
I know
can't
who you're
remember his
talking about
name.
now.
Yeah.
Was his name Paul? I think his name might have been Paul.
For the life of me, I cannot remember his name. But the worst thing about it, even though he had, was it a colostomy bag? He loved to
Yes,
drink.
I was just about to say that. He wasn't supposed to drink, but he kept drinking.
He kept drinking. So my thing is, why is it that white people that don't know how to behave themselves get to
Mm-hmm,
graduate from school
mm-hmm,
in every level and
mm-hmm.
act up, and then me come out 22 years and I still don't have my part 3?
Yep, yep.
So I'm kind of mad about it. I'm not kind of mad. I'm stupendously peeved off with it.
Yeah, yeah. I totally agree with you, and I totally understand, because I feel like in the society that we live in, you know, you have to work a lot more harder as a black person, and you have to do a lot more to get recognized, to get out there, and you have to sometimes push, scream, and shout, not physically, but when that happens as well, then you get labeled as an angry or aggressive, black person, when you have the talent, you have the skills, you have the know-how, you're good at it, than a lot more people that I know at the skill and the trade, because you're still doing it. You've even your own company, you're doing your own thing, right? And
But
I
Theon,
just
it doesn't seem to be enough for the United Kingdom to just let me be a black woman and let me be great like Zaha Hadid.
mm.
So now we are going to do it Ghana versus Nigeria.
Yeah, let's go.
Theon,
Yeah,
I will call you Theon
yeah,
because I want to pronunciate the T in your
yeah.
name. But you are like neon gold. And my
Mm-hmm.
nail artist is neon.
Mm.
Because now we're doing Scrabbles.
Yeah,
We're doing word
yeah, yeah,
according to how now I have to remember words
yeah.
because of what they did to me. Do you know these people flogged me like bastards?
Wow, it's mad.
They made me black and blue, my whole body.
Mm.
I've got pictures to prove it. Maybe one day I'll release those pictures because my GP already has it.
Yeah, yeah.
And they tried to diagnose me as schizophrenic.
Wow.
Tion, what
Mm.
is schizophrenia to black people, please?
Mm.
I would like you to explain it for Oyibo people that don't know what schizophrenia is for
I
black
guess,
people.
I don't know. Schizophrenia would be, from the general term, from what I know,
Uh-huh.
is you have many different personalities, right?
Oh,
That is
oh, really?
schizophrenia. Would they just say you're crazy, right?
I
Or
think
you're not
so.
there?
So when Oyibo people decide to mimic us and
Yeah,
speak like Africans
yeah, yeah,
or
yeah,
Africans,
yeah, yeah.
are they schizophrenic?
No.
They're comedians, right?
Yeah,
I get it.
exactly. Yeah, the comedians. That's a
So this
joke.
is my point. If black people are mad because we have multiple personalities, who gave it to us?
Hmm. I think a lot of it is just something to say, and I feel like we tend to get pushed a lot into this category.
You know, as
And
I'm talking, sorry to interrupt you, as I'm talking, my third eye is waking up.
it's true. It's true. And I feel like we have to be so careful a lot of the time as well, because anything we do or anything we say, automatically the best way to deal with it is to get institutionalized or to get some sort of therapy or help, when that's not the same way that everybody else is also treated. I think everything should be treated in terms of a person, and it shouldn't be treated in terms of color. Do you get what I'm trying to
Mm-hmm,
say? Or race?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Because, and this is why even sometimes when I talk, I hate to say black, white, or anything. I like to just say certain people or a
Uh-huh,
person, because
uh-huh.
anybody is capable of doing anything, but we are all people. Do you see what I'm saying? And
Yes,
that's the way that we should also like look at things. And we're
of
all
course.
we're all slaves to this system, this societal construct, because that's the way it's viewed to us, that's the way it's portrayed to us in media and everything else. So I want to say it's not really our faults, but it also is also really our fault, because it's not really our faults, because this is what we're subliminally, did I say the word right?
You
Subliminally
said
subjected to.
subliminally and
Subliminally,
subjectively.
yeah. This is what.
Yes,
This
we,
is
we
what.
wrote our dissertations together, so we know how
Yes.
to antiquate and equate
Yes.
Englishman's writing
Yes. Yes.
to Nigerian Ghana must go.
Yeah. So this is what we're subliminally subjected to, but
Mm-hmm.
it's also our fault, because it's almost like saying, "Oh, I grew up, being abused or something like that, so I don't know any better." It's up to you
Uh-huh.
at a certain point in time to wake up and say that I'm going to change, I'm going to be better, I'm not going to be part of the problem, I'm not going to add to this, and I'm also going to educate myself. And the world that we live in, especially being in the UK, there's a lot of knowledge. So if you haven't decided to do that, to educate yourself, that's your you are the problem. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
It's very true. And
Yeah.
I'd like to interject here and say, I grew up only having black friends
Yeah.
because I came from Nigeria when I was 3.
Mhm.
And then I was dumped on this island of a rock, which in Game of Thrones is called what? Is it the Wildlings?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the wildlings.
So Great Britain is iron ore. All you produce is rock. And you have the temerity to tell me, a black woman, that I can't just go and get my part 3 on my master's. I went to the Royal College of Art where I got hidden knowledge. Innies, bro. Bare imaginations and imaginative people. And do you know what happened? Whenever the black people saw each other, we'd look at each other like, God damn, motherfucker, you made it. We gave each other some looks. Like, you here? I'm here. Yeah. You're here? I'm here. Yeah. Are we here? We are here. Oh, wait. And do you know that we were the peppers within the salt, creating beautiful projects? And there was a little girl. I'm gonna call her a little girl because she comes from Baden Powell, and Baden Powell is the company that. What did they do to that person? That black person. They did not give his body back. Instead, they reduced him to petrol. Ken Sarawiwa. Baden Powell came to the university as a mixed race woman. Her mother decided, or her father decided, that black was good enough to fuck. And they did it in love and light. And then she was now trying to fight the power. I'm going to tell you this story because it has purposeful purposes. Because my whole year group understood what was going on by the time I spoke. I'm not the type of person to speak early. Not because I'm a dickhead, but because I just want to understand why Oyibo people think that they can come and tell black people how to behave. So this Baden Powell mixed race origin woman, because origin is a... Do you have origin in Ghana?
When you say origin, do you mean like
One alcoholic
specific?
bitter.
I think so. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
She's an origin. She's an original. She's an original mixed race person. 2 different seeds, 2 different seed banks, right? And do you know the person that has been collecting all original seeds on the planet? He owns Virgin Atlantic. What's his name?
Richard Branson.
Richard Branson has been collecting original seeds so that GMO, genetically modified originals, will not come and kill the planet. So this is for people who didn't think that I could articulate in articulations and tell you lot to suck my dick. In eloquence and style, because Theon is my husband by proxy. So this is a new announcement to my family and Theon's family. I dated a Ghanaian man. He taught me how to cook Ghanaian style.
Yeah.
As in, you know how fish, falls apart when you fry it? He taught me how to, what's the word?
Cook it so it doesn't do that.
Yes, but
of.
there's a word for it. He salted it. You know, stockfish is salted.
Yeah.
He taught me that new knowledge.
Yeah.
And I took it back to my Igbo household.
Yeah.
And my Igbo Jamaican household. And if you see the way I fry fish now,
Yeah.
Chineke ekwesịghị ma ihe adum. That is translated in Igbo as Chineke, God who creates, should not know all these things that I do. So back to Baden Powell. Everyone was writing their dissertations. And let me explain. I worked at HKS Architects as a PA first. The thing that makes me most famous about my whole entire life was that I was the last black PA to not only speak to Zaha Hadid, but I was the last black PA to sit on her reception The whole office deemed it fit that I, Renata Uloma Dixon Wosu, who is a tailor because I'm a fashion designer, I was the best receptionist, that they entrusted the whole of her office building, which is a whole, if you know how Zaha bought those buildings, and you're a black woman and you're just 0.3 on the block, make sure you charter for your part 3, because I'm buying 100 Vale Lane, and my black sisters of black female architects will help me buy it. I don't know how, but God in heaven is watching me now. So, tuition for the Royal College of Arts was at the time 10,000 a year.
Yeah.
I had no savings in my bank account. My student loan debt is about 35K.
Yeah.
I'm 36. I'm now above the weight of my tuition fee to get 3 degrees. I even had to lie and doctor my degree and lower it to say that I didn't pass, so that I could get into university to get tuition fee loan. But as God would have it, let me sit down. I'm pacing.
Let me sit down. Let me meditate. And
let me
get
hold
the breaths
it.
out.
Let me hold the focus.
Let me hold the focus of what I'm trying to say and take my time.
Take my tea. I will also be quoting quotes from movies and TV series that I have watched.
Yeah.
If you're a Star Trekker,
oh my
may
God.
the force be with you.
Oh my God. You need to give me a list after this.
Bruh, we're not even halfway there.
Yeah.
Theon is my guest co-host whenever Theon feels like it.
Yes.
Me and Theon booked this interview for maybe sometime next week, but
Yeah. We just did it.
Theon woke up this morning and decided to be a punk. But I like Theon like this because I'm punky fish.
Yeah.
Not only will I be quoting movie genres, titles, quotes from movies and TV series, I'll be letting you know the fashion designers that I Max Mara'd myself into and Burberry'd myself into City and Islington College.
Yeah.
So, if everybody just missed what happened, this class is beneath you. Please go and do your Englishes somewhere else. Because I got an A star in music GCSEs.
Really? You didn't tell me this.
I didn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Because what do my parents hate the most?
Oh, yeah.
If not music.
Yeah, I get you. As African parents, they want the best for you, and they don't see that as respectful or as anything classified as a really profession, really, do they? So...
Just please speak the truth. My father wanted me to be an aeronautical engineer.
Yeah.
My mother did not know what she wanted, but she wanted a good house.
Yeah. Aeronautical engineer. Who's your mate?
Bro, someone needs to drive the ship. An aeronautical engineer cannot do what Black Lives Matter did for NASA.
Yeah.
Because I went and watched that movie, and I watched it in a cinema full of white people. It's not Dear White People that's the show. It's the show that Taraji P. Henson starred in.
Yeah.
Who were the first computers to do mathematical calculations for NASA? For NASA to even make its first trip to the moon, if not black women.
Yeah.
What's the name of that movie?
I know what one you're talking about. It's got Janelle Monáe in there. It's got is it Tara something? And then it's got the other woman. They're really so bad. I should know the names of the actors. I'm so bad. And it's got the other popular woman in there. It's got 3 women in there, 3 renowned actors, 3 renowned female black actors in the movie scene right now.
And I'm gonna just tie it back to white people consciousness. 3 men and a little lady. I'm the little lady, and I'm surrounded by men. So now we have landed on the moon. Computers were black women. And then my father built computers for himself. My dad built 286s, 386s, 486s.
Yeah.
I'm missing out 386 because I helped him build the 386s.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So me and my dad would go to the computer villages
Mm-hmm.
of Tottenham Court Road and buy chipsets,
Mm-hmm.
the base information baseboard
Yeah.
for computers. That's how my father trained me as a
Mm-hmm.
woman.
Mm-hmm.
My father also trained me how to fix and change oil in a car.
Wow.
This stupid boy, Adrian, Toby Okewo, has saved you for today.
Yeah.
Because that stupid black boy who was Ugandan by origin
Mm-hmm.
decided to come and be like, Renata has tendencies. What are my tendencies? I have a tendency to lie when I'm put on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, I'm no longer tendency lying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was a fear. My fear originated from the fact that I had only been surrounded by black people.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came to Iron Ore,
Mm-hmm.
planet Iron Ore, Great
Mm-hmm.
Britain, good girls go to London, bad girls go to heaven. Or was it good girls go to heaven, bad girls go to London? My dad started buying me t-shirts,
Mm-hmm.
branded,
Yeah.
from all these Higgy Haga Tottenham Court Road shops that most of the millennials and Generation Z look
Yeah.
at as mock-ups of their country.
Yeah.
My dad would buy me stuff from these stores and bring it home for me.
Mm-hmm.
My dad spoilt me to the most tremendous levels that this interview is happening for my
Yeah.
dad's pension.
Yeah.
Because I want my dad to have a pension plan so solid
Mm-hmm.
that even the So Solid crew will come and shake his hand and say, "Do you know what? You raised a good woman, Dad."
Yeah.
And say it like that.
Yeah.
Shake my dad's hand and say, "You know what? Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
raised a good woman,
Yeah.
bruv."
Yeah.
BROB, bruv.
Mm-hmm.
Because now I'm going to be speaking roadman styly in accordance to
Yeah.
my diggy dagger down darkness,
Yeah.
and they call me mellow yellow.
Yeah.
All my friends
Yeah.
that are man them that
Yeah.
didn't know they were really my friend, Femi Fasayo and
Yeah.
Diggy Down Darkness.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is for the ends.
Yeah.
Because none of you slept with me.
Yeah.
None of you wanted to sleep with me.
Mm-hmm.
But I was the ugly African kid for you lot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was bullied tremendously by Caribbean children
Yeah.
to the point that half of the beats I got at home was because of them.
Wow. It's like you get bullied and then you come home and you get the second round
Second
too.
serving of
Yeah.
why is your hair
Yeah.
messy?
For being, for something that isn't your fault. Like your parents should be really like, oh, more attentive. Like what happened,
They were attentive according to Igbo
Mm-hmm.
cultural standards.
Yeah. Yeah.
The way Africans, I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to generalize it, and if Africans say I'm wrong, then
Mm-hmm.
please call
Yeah.
in when we get the calling number
Yeah.
and tell us you're wrong, because we're going to
Yeah.
be doing this like Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
And the day I speak to Charlemagne, the God,
Yeah.
because my artist name is
Mm-hmm.
Loma Moorish Medici.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hello. Strong name. I like that.
I said Moorish because
Morris.
I do auto tune on my
Yeah.
own voice.
Yeah.
My voice might change a couple of times on here. I want you to know how many times I could be English,
Listen.
Englishay, and listen. Theon,
Mm-hmm.
what would you like to say, please?
This is character. This is character. This is personality. This is like, and I think this is why I vibe with you, because me and you, we vibe because you're like me. You watch movies, you gain a lot of inspiration from that, and you believe that you play characters. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's
it's fun.
exciting, like,
It's
and it's also
excitation.
because your
Mm-hmm.
spirit is
Mm-hmm.
not aligned with one thing. It's
Exactly.
knowledge. It's char- it,
Knowledge is
it's
power.
it's like I always say to people, I know I hate this analogy, is quite funny, but the best way I can describe you is you're an onion. You have
Yeah.
a lot of layers. This is so bad. And my friends and us, I normally use the onion analogy, or I normally use the cake analogy. Right? Let's use the cake one, because I think you're more of a cake than an onion.
I'm
Yeah.
a double-decker layered cake, tossed and twisted and turned and
Exactly.
swishy, swashy, sloshy, slosh, slosh.
Exactly.
And whatever you think that is, if you think it's sexual, you're watching something that you shouldn't be watching, bro.
Yeah. You're a cake. And the
I'm a cake.
layers.
How many layers do I have so
This
far?
is the layers are too much. The layers are too
According
much
to my
because
nails,
yeah.
because I studied body adornment as
Yeah.
GCSE,
Wow.
Do you want to know how disgracefully gangster I am? Yeah. I tossed and tossed and tossed and pissed about in school because I didn't like the way they were teaching me. They told me that my mathematics was dumb.
Yeah.
I had been taught Nigerian mathematics at the age of 3.
Yeah.
So I don't know what time my mum put me in school.
Yeah.
But I knew how to ego. I knew
Yeah.
how to count money.
Yeah.
And the way Nigerians count money, I still count money the way my daddy counts money.
Yeah.
This is my real father, Elvis. This is what Oyibo people called him. Just so you know, Oyibo means English or white.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ghanaian people, I don't know what you call Oyibo people because I know you have 3 different languages. Tree, Fanti,
There's
and
so
Ga.
many. There's so many even. I thought it was just one language spoken in Ghana, which was Chi, but turns out it's not. Like there's about 26 or 25, I think. Don't quote me on that.
So on top of Nigeria having 4 governing bodies, which Igbo people has never, no Arachuku man or woman has ever come out to say they are the king or queen of Nigeria. I believe that there are 139 sub-languages in Nigeria.
Yeah.
But the main ones that are spoken are the ones where the British Empire managed to try and colonialize. But here's the thing, Benin and Arachuku are one and one, like the Migos. If I start looking like them man them from Dragon Ball Z today, you lot are gonna know that my name's not Krillin. But this is Saigon. This is for Pearl Harbor. This is for all the beautiful shows that my dad showed me, that there is love and war and peace when you speak the truth. So, where was I before I rudely interrupted your prayer?
Yeah. Do you remember?
No, I remember, but I don't want to interrupt, and I want you to speak your truth.
Yeah. Because I was talking about whole, the characters and everything else in the movies and how, it's also a lightness. Yeah, the slice of cake, that's it. And I believe that, you have so many layers, and this is what makes you beautiful as a person. This is what and I think it's character, it's detail, it's knowledge, it's it's your versatility. You express yourself in so many different ways, as an architect, as a musician, as a poet, with these podcasts, because you are not
Poets
one thing.
Corner, I would just like to interject. Poets Corner, when you have the chance, go and call Shabawale and get my number.
Yeah.
Because I went to school with Poets Corner. Another person, Patrice, I had the biggest crush on you. Not Patrice the girl, Patrice the boy who went to City and Islington College. When you have a chance, let me know why you didn't think I was good enough to be your girl.
Don't know if you gotta go. Yeah. That's a true T-Dra. If you know T-Dra, you know T-Dra, innit? Like,
listen, I was knocking the boots. Undercover lover, sweet little thing.
Ooh, keep it on the down.
That is for Layla Nelson. I have Nelsons in my blockade. Me and Layla Nelson studied fashion together.
Yeah.
And me and Layla Nelson do fashion designing together, because Layla Nelson, if you are still alive and COVID has not killed you.
Yeah. Do you know what? 2 people that I remember from when we went to university that were outrageously like fashionable, right? Was you. Yeah.
Shut up.
No, trust
fashion.
me. Yeah, but you used to come with some weird, cool, quirky styles. Like, it stood out. It was interesting.
Okay.
And I was like, I used to look at you and I was like, this girl is like, she's artistic. Like, she's different. It's like me. Do you know what I mean?
Don't do that. Don't do that, because I didn't know that. I got that from
true,
Stephanie,
though.
our Tefe, bro. She took
You
me
stood out.
campus.
You stood out, and I don't know if you remember her, and I don't know if I'm going to describe her properly because I saw her on one of these fashion shows with like Heidi
Yeah.
Klum. There was this have red hair, and she used to dress so eccentric, and
She
she
was an
knew,
older Jamaican
yeah,
woman and she was a carpenter. I've forgotten her name, yeah, but
oh,
My G, blood.
yeah,
Blood on blood, yeah. If you're
yes,
still alive, yeah, I don't
yes, you
remember your
remember,
name, but
you
I know
remember,
who you're talking about.
yes,
Her haircuts were so
oh,
gantastic.
oh,
If she is still alive, yeah, I want you on my team on Design
hmm,
Associates Africa because
yeah,
what we're
yeah,
doing
yeah,
is building the design cross collaborative schools of
yeah,
my invention.
yeah, yeah, and
Design Associates Africa.
yeah, and
Continue. No, continue.
she was the most, and I think we both remember because there were all of us was there, and we just remember her being the most vibrant, most like full of life. Like, and you know the funny thing,
What?
Renata, because all of us were there. Remember when we started the year? Yeah, we
Mm.
all started it, and then we saw people drop off like flies. Yeah, and
Yeah.
we
Or
knew that
Yubo people were breaking down
exactly,
like they could not wipe their tears and say,
exactly.
I'm an architect. The amount of
Hmm.
white girls that dropped out,
Mm-hmm,
I'm gonna take off one of my trainers because my big toe, yeah, my
mm-hmm.
big toe is coming to do idiotness because as we're recording this show, people are hating. Hold on, Fion.
Yeah, yeah,
Just for time's sake, how
yeah.
long have we been doing this pod intro
It
for?
says 31 minutes so far. Yeah,
So we've already done
yeah,
31 minutes
yeah,
and we're not even getting into the nitty gritty
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so enough about uni.
Mm-hmm,
What else do you want to talk about? Because I think this show,
mm-hmm,
not I think,
mm-hmm.
the Musings Lounge was
Yeah.
created by me because
Mm-hmm,
I believe Black people need to have a safe space to say what they
mm-hmm,
need to say and
mm-hmm,
not have white Karens chat shit
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
or white Davids come and be like, oh,
mm-hmm,
it's
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Black people. I'm
mm-hmm,
tired of it.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Because where were you when all the nights when me and Theon had to draw by hand at
mm-hmm,
night?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
You were sleeping in your beds. You had families, you had children, you were doing your own lives. You didn't
mm-hmm,
care about us black kids. Neither did you care about us black kids in primary school. You
mm-hmm,
didn't care about us black kids in nursery. In nursery, you did not care because every single time a black child breaks the speed of lightning and Hussein bolts it,
mm-hmm,
you come and start saying drug test them.
mm-hmm.
Are we addicted to drugs or is it sunlight? Because you need to tell me where crack comes from, white people. I swear, white
Yeah.
people need to explain to me what crack cocaine is. Because if I say I take in sunlight and I'm not dead and I can stay up for 10 days
Mm,
straight,
mm.
which is a truth that I can say now, what is my problem if not that I studied architecture for 22 years and my body
Yeah,
has adapted?
yeah, yeah. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
So let's just segue into something else.
Mm,
I have only semi taken the tip of a ginger white man.
yeah.
Just one.
Mm-hmm,
Just half. It wasn't even halfway. I was too scared, bruv.
mm-hmm,
I was scared to the bone.
mm-hmm,
Not because I was scared to have sex,
mm-hmm,
but I was scared because I didn't know that if I fell in love with this man, how he was going to cope with my Nigerian family.
mm,
So I say that to say this: if you have married a white person and you're African,
mm,
hands up, I congratulate you for
mm,
fighting the fucking power
mm-hmm,
to make that happen.
mm,
Because I think there's sufferation that goes on, and I think they themselves end up
mm-hmm,
having trauma, which is then blunt forced trauma to the
mm-hmm,
children of
mm-hmm,
mixed race people.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
I will Baden Powell later, but
mm-hmm,
the next time I come on this pod,
mm-hmm.
Llewellyn James is my business partner
Yeah.
because we created an office together
Mm-hmm,
in my part three.
mm-hmm,
My MA was supposed to be my part three, but Reba men, enough. You old gentlemen's club, you're gonna give me that black card, or you're going to extradite me from this country. And you can leave your passports at the door because you're already trying it with me.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you, Theon, and this is where my safe word is pineapples. It's always has been pineapples, but I'm Pineapple Express. And I'm the Grinch who stole Christmas for the Zoroastrians that try to beat me up and pretends that they're from the London Metropolitan Office. Because now this is how I have to talk about my trauma. Because I can no longer cry about it. I've shed my tears to nonsense. I've wailed like a wailing banshee and teen wolfed myself in Jesus Christ bloody juice.
Yeah.
To the point that I don't.
Hello.
Live. This is what happens. My friends actually be calling my phone. So,
busy.
a busy bee that I is, but this is Akala and the bee. This is for Akala. I read your audio book, Akala, and you are of mixed heritage and origin.
Yeah.
And I know the trauma that your parents must have endured to just be even seen holding hands in public. But this is really for Black Lives Matter because the Jewish police decided to beat me up. A 35-year-old Black woman, and then Jane Doe me in their local mental institution. And it has taken me a whole year to get everyone to believe that I am competent enough to be able to do my interviews and do my main job, which is working for Islington Council Architects.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is for you, Akala. But when Sheila was doing Miss Dynamite, I didn't listen to Akala. I read Akala's book, but through Sheila, who lived in Broadwater Farm. This is for all the farm kids. We came from Broadwater Farm. It's for the ends, my man. It's for the ends. So, and if you're getting the gems that I'm dropping, understand that I am Tottenham for life. Yeah. But I'm a Broadwater Farm baby. And that's why my other co-host, who is my second direct cousin and looks like she is an Appleton piece of mixed race, something or other, is my cousin, Sharon Oji. Her father looked after me when I was born and played with me when I was in Nigeria as a toddler. Any Oyibo person that decides to think that played with me means molestation, when I see you in the streets, I'm going to backhand you with my glove.
Hot slap.
It will be, I fought on you.
Slap.
I try you. I fought on you. I will slap you. I'm going to have a pair of leather gloves and I'm going to have somebody, my cupbearer, to make sure that I hold maximum strength leather gloves. So that when I slap you with the leather glove, say that I'm intelligent enough to come and throw you out in the streets.
Yeah, check yourself.
Because we're going to do it old Englishman styling. Yeah? It's not the lock, stock, and 3 smoking barrels, but I won't put you in the blockade. But if any white person talks to me sideways, because I had the inoculation, I had to. It's the flu jab. They gave me the flu inoculation.
Yeah.
That's as much as I can talk about it, because my true actual husband doesn't want me talking about it anymore. That's why he's here by proxy of Theon. So when me and Theon go out, Theon is my husband by Muslim and Islamic Shahada rights. So, Theon, now we are in MBTC, the Musings Lounge, lip service.
Yes.
So let's get nitty and gritty and dirty and gritty.
Yeah.
What is the wahala with you and your family for PTSD, Mandem?
For PTSD, Mandem. And in terms of what do you mean? What do you mean in terms of that?
Anything where you want talk. Remember,
Yeah.
we said yesterday. Anything where you want talk. What is your pet peeve that the fam keeps trying to make you act like them, but you're a bit different? Because I saw your WhatsApp video, your status.
Yeah.
And my guy, you were swizzling the energies around you like children of blood and bones.
I mean, yeah, go on.
No, I'm too excited and my legs are shaking. So I'll just let my legs shake as you talk.
I think for me, when it comes to that, like, and it's just funny because, you know, sometimes a lot of people tend to post stuff and people seem to think that, like, you know, sometimes it's indirectly at certain things. Mm-hmm. I think with me, like, I just see knowledge and I like to share. Mm-hmm. But in terms of what you're saying, because I think sometimes some people tend to do that. You know, when they post something up, it's like indirectly they're like, no, it's not about you, but it is. But it's like not really. Mm-hmm. So I like to just share stuff in it. I like to just share knowledge, and if because I'm always changing every second, and I'm sure you're the same. You change every second.
Listen, I flicker like Kuwait Children's Hospital that I helped design. The biggest hospital of Kuwaiti Children's Hospital was something that I helped design at HKS. Yeah. But let me tell you how I'm also supremely Egyptian man style famous. Mm-hmm. New Cairo. Yeah. The New Cairo, I can say it now. It's been, I think we're out of the phase where it was illegal to talk about Egypt changing its state of old Egypt, Cairo, to New Cairo. I designed the facade strategy for New Cairo Hospital.
Wow, that's sick. Congrats.
And no, it's not congratulations because this is where Dan Flower is going to love me eternally. Dan Flower, you are my favorite man in HKS, but Francis Gallagher, you did me so well that if you guys ever want to work with me as Studio RDNX and Design Associates Africa, barring the fact that I still have my Elsley House ID card that doesn't work, I still want to work with you guys because I learned in my past life regression that if I've met you guys in this life, I've met you guys in different lives.
Yep.
And this is where I'm going to do Francis Gallagher's, and his name is not all the way Gallagher, but this is how I remember him. And Toby's startup can tell the story according to Toby's startup's first impressions of me as a person. But what got me going was Francis's attitude when I came into those meetings serving tea and coffee for the design team's work. And then I'm sure Francis is very, very proud to see me go from their receptionist to running and leading packages within their office. Yeah. I still want to do that with you guys. You guys are my best friends, and I can drink all of you down the table.
You said me, I done them.
And Dan Flower knows it.
Yeah.
And Dan and Toby, you guys said to me, it's all about how you light people up. And the last person to see me cry was Dan Flower. Oh. And he said, "You're gonna be okay, kid." And I was like, "Yeah, but I don't want to leave. I like working with you guys." Yeah. You know, like a little baby. Yeah. But Francis Gallagher, what got me going about you, mates, is that you and Colin are my favourite friends. Yeah. Because he said, "I don't know what it is about you, but I like you." And I'm doing it a little bit like a scouser now. Yeah. You know, I haven't been around him for a bit. But what I'm saying is, Paul Niblet, anytime you want to work with me in Design Associates Africa, somehow we're going to buy 100 Vale Lane and it's going to be under my name. Do you know why? Because I want my penthouse apartment at the top. So I can sleep and work late nights just the way I did at Dean Street and then at Elsley House. Because we are the most fantastic Egyptians ever.
Exactly. Legit.
Everybody that's my friend is now an original Egyptian, which translated means you're from the arrow of God.
Yes.
Because my village is Arachuku, and
Spiritual.
Arachuku is arrow and God, the arrows of God. But then I take it one step deeper, and I take it one step deeper, and I keep going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And if you actually think I'm talking about sex, you're listening to the wrong podcast.
You know what? Are you sure you're not? Are you sure you're not? Because you're like, I'm going deeper and deeper. She goes,
Because
if you think that.
roots, because you need to have strong roots. You need to be rooted in the God's honest Christ Christianhood. You need to have the cross as a cuneiform.
Yeah.
You need to have it. You need to believe in God.
Yeah.
You need to believe in God so much so that it doesn't matter what people think about you.
Yeah, it's true though.
That you need to be able to say, I own this building and this building owns me. And 100 Vale Lane, sorry for my Christian families that are living in that building, you will create out of it 100%. And you will allow it to be a school of education, of design and arts, according to Design Associates Africa. Registered during my time, and Studio RDNX, registered during my time at HKS.
Yeah.
So understand when I say that I am a limited liability company, I'm a limited liability company, sister.
Yeah. Real talk.
Getting back to where we were at, what is your pet peeve that you are the black sheep of the family, bar black sheep?
Yeah.
That they like to peghead you,
yeah.
like you're Ed and Eddie.
I think with me, I'll speak for myself. I'm more about a principle person.
Sorry, I'd like to say forthwith and moving forward from now, we are in the Musings Lounge.
Yeah, yes. And for me, I think I'm more of a principle person. A lot of things don't upset me, and I'm normally very quiet in my space and in my head and doing my own thing. I'm lost on a different plane most days. I'm on a different plane. I'm not on this.
Of existence?
They call
of existence. Okay, so what does that mean? Are you crazy? Do you see things that are not there?
Not necessarily. It just I'm talking to the aliens, my love. I'm talking to them on a daily basis. You know what I mean?
My golden Bennett. Oh, stop it, Neymar. No, Neymar, Nehemiah. Okay, so my cousin's name is Noma.
Yeah.
He works for a very opulent TV station at this point. Noma, if you ever want to come and teach movie directing and how to cut and edit, Design Associates, we now have a new teacher.
Yeah.
His name is Noma.
Yeah.
And Oma means father of beauty. Do you know how Arachuku people, and I specifically am only referring to Arachuku people, because we are the arrows of God. And you lot try to say, and I will say you lot because I don't care if you like it or not, that I speak Igbo, or that I speak Igbo, or that I speak Igbo. Do you hear the bass? Or the bass.
Give him that bass. Give him the bass.
Or the busa. Or the, you get where I'm going.
Yeah.
We're tying this right back to Ollie's first interview with me on Musings Lounge, where we got so excited that we knew that we are great black women. And then people try to tell us that we're too crazy and it shouldn't be done like that. It should be done with professionalisms and isms and schisms. So this is for you lot. Continue, Theon.
Yes. So for me, I am a person of principle, and I'm normally in myself, in my head, not self-absorbed, but mostly trying to figure things out, trying to figure life out. And for me, I just think I like to keep things very, very simple. I like to keep things very simple, and I don't think a lot of people. Well, I think a lot of people do like that, but a lot of people like to keep things simple,
But so, I am scratching the side of my face because I just want to ask, what does simplifications of simpletons, what does that mean to you? Because every time, and I'm just going to explain one small thing, every time I want to make a simple architecture project, somehow it becomes convoluted. I don't mean for it to become convoluted.
Yeah.
God knows the Royal College of Art tried to make me dumb it down for them so many times. But then the Jewish people flogged me. So now my intellect is in the 24-letter name of God, because I know a Jewish prayer. I learned it off my own back. And let me say it to you so that you know that you are born with God-born, storm-born Stormzy. Stormzy, this is for Grenfell. You're my forebearer. WizKid, Dayo, you're my forebearer.
Yeah.
Tunji Lucas and Michael Lucas, you are all bloodlines of royal families, and I am royalty, and they tried to kill me, bruv. That's the running joke I keep telling people. At the end of each skit that I do, because I am going to do comedy, when I get to that point, you're going to be like, Zoop, is he funny or is he funny?
Yeah, but I know you can do it. You can do it. You're one of the people that I know that is so versatile, you know.
I didn't know I was versatile. I thought I
Remember
was trash.
the cake. Remember the cake. We spoke about this.
Okay, so Neon is my nail technician, right? And my nails are growing out, and Neon does my nails so well. They are my natural nails. I just get gel caked up on them. I cake my nails with gel. So I am cellulosed up to cellulose of cellulose, is like sellotape. That's how gluland I am. I'm also going to be using architectural technology terminologies as they surface in my mind, because don't ask me all of them things. I just design and then it make it look good.
Yeah.
So Theon thinks I'm versatile.
Yeah, you are though.
Theon thinks I'm resilient.
Yeah.
But Theon, I think you're more versatile and resilient than me. So are we sucking each other's dicks, or are we sucking each other's dicks?
We probably are, but I don't think we are though. I think likes attract, and I think for you to recognize that also means that that's a reflection of you. So we are birds of a feather.
Which flock together, which means we are black by gangland situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Theon, have you ever been to Nigeria?
Do you know what? I've never actually been.
Would you like to go to Nigeria?
I've always wanted to go.
So I think we're going to be booking our prayers. We're going to book our prayers in now. I'm going to say a Jewish prayer. It's the 42-letter name of God. And if you don't like it because I'm not really a white Jewish person, go and take it up with your mother and father in heaven, because there is a God.
Yeah.
Anabakoak, Gijilat Yaminka, Tatir Tizara, Kabel Renat, Amcha Savanu Tahari Nunara, Nagibor Doshe Yaki Kadega, Kavivat Shamrem Bakrem Tarem Rakame Tadif Kadega, Tamid Kamlim Kasin Kadosh, Rotufka Na Eladeteka, Yakika E, Amchapene, Sokre Kadush Kadeka, Shivatinu Kabel Uzmata Zakatinu, Yodea Talamut, Brukshem Kuvor Malkuto, Olam Boyed. That's one. I'm going to say it 3 times, yeah?
Wow.
But I'm going to speed up a little bit, depending on how my spirit wants to say it. Anabakoak, Gijilat Yaminka, Tatir Tizara, Kabel Renat, Amcha Savanu, Tahari Nunara, Nagibor, Doshe Yaki Kadega, Kavivat Shamrem Bakrem Tarem Rakame Fadish Kadega, Tame Gamlim Kasin Kadosh, Rotufka Na Eladetega. Yakika E, Amchapane, Zokre Kudush Kadega, Shivatinu Kabel Uzmata Zakatinu, Yodea Talamut, Brukshem Kavod Malkuto, Olam Boyed. Anabakoat, Gijilat Yaminka, Tatir Tizara, Kabel Renat Amcha Savanu Tahari Nunara, Nagibor, Doshe Yaki Kadega, Kasin Kadosh, Rotufka Na Eladetega. Yakika E, Amchapone, Zokre Kodish Kateka, Shivatinu Kabel, Uzmata Zakatinu, Yodea Talamud, Brukshem Kuvod Malkuto, Olam Voyed.
Wow.
How many voices did I do in that?
I think there were definitely 3 different voices. It sounded like all the same, like as in all you. But once again, the cake slice. This is the different layers.
Okay. Quick fire questions.
Yeah.
Anything you wanted to ask me from school that you never thought you could ask me because we didn't really talk to each other back then? You go
Did
first.
did you ever envision yourself kind of getting this far with it? And
I thought by
because
now I'd be running my own companies and getting big boy money by now
yeah.
at 36.
Mm-hmm,
Because I started in 2004
mm-hmm,
at Portsmouth University. So
mm-hmm,
I had planned my life from the age of, I want to say, let's say 12
yeah.
to 24. I had planned my life.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hit 25 and I was like, what the hell am I going to do with the rest of my life?
Yeah. That
Because
was
I'd
me as
already
well.
hit the mark. Okay.
Mm.
So, did you ever think you would be this rich spiritually?
Spiritually, oh, like I'm not gonna lie to you, that's a very interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
And
However you want to answer it.
I'm sure, like, because we had this conversation yesterday, you can resonate with this as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like I'm in a place right now where I am content, where I can fully say that I've never felt so happy with myself and been confident enough to say as I am a beautiful black man. And when I say beautiful, I mean that in so many different ways and so many different layers. And
Mm-hmm.
I've never felt so comfortable, so happy, so content, so at peace with myself and who I am and what I stand for and what I'm doing, that I'm just like, if anything happens, I know that the gods have me. Do you get what I'm
Gang,
trying to
gang.
say?
I get you.
And I know who I am. And I'm sure, and I feel present.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm sure you can see that regardless of everything that's trying to come your way, like these vampires, do you get what I'm trying to say?
See,
Like,
listen.
you know deep down who you are.
Bruh, bruh, abrabra, alababra, abrabra, alababra.
And you are rich. Like, we're both rich. We're both rich.
I'm laughing because I'm
Yeah,
calling out my friend's surname and I
yeah,
don't think I've ever been able to say it.
yeah,
But I worked in his uncle's office. I did my
yeah.
1 year working practice in
Mm.
Nigeria.
Yeah, yeah,
Old Leventis building, this is for you because
yeah,
we're going to
yeah,
restore Old Leventis building through Dudubok
yeah,
Interior Architecture Services
yeah,
and
yeah,
Femi and Ogiga, who are my Nigerian connects to
yeah,
Port
yeah,
Harcourt, are going to register Design
yeah,
Associates Port Harcourt for me.
yeah.
Shoots to Jay.
Yes.
I played a lot of PlayStation games when I was a
Oh
kid.
my God. Yeah, so did I.
One was Michael Jackson.
Oh my God.
Ah, see, this is the one that's gonna hurt people.
Yeah,
I am a spiritual woman and I'm a long distance empath, but I'm
yeah,
just a long distance empath to those on to like myself.
yeah, yeah,
And I never got to do a talent show
yeah.
in primary school. I really, really wanted
Want
to,
to? Yeah, 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 yeah.
but the level of beatings I got from the Jamaican girls
Mm-hmm.
when I was younger,
Yeah.
and some of the white girls.
Mm.
But here's the thing, when
Yeah,
I went Broadwater Farm Primary School,
yeah.
there was a girl who I don't know her name, but we'll call her Sally Daniels.
Sally Daniels.
My black friends used to bully her,
Mm,
and I watched and I said nothing.
mm,
I changed schools.
mm-hmm,
I had a white boyfriend as a
mm-hmm,
kid. We used to say we're boyfriend and girlfriend.
mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm,
hope he's still alive because his
mm-hmm.
nan used to bring him to school. I think it bothered my dad a lot.
Yeah.
He changed schools.
Stop it.
Motherfucker changed my school, bro. He was like,
Yeah.
nah, this is my daughter cannot do this to me,
Yeah.
not in this
Not
lifetime.
today.
We need to bring Aliyah home. We need to bring Aliyah home.
Mm-hmm.
What Aliyah means to me is that her Red album was her most beautiful album ever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Busta Rhymes is my spiritual father. What I mean by that is that Busta Rhymes' album, Extinction Level Event 2,
Mm-hmm.
is what kind of woke me up to the inception that, you know what, there might be Decepticons in the end.
Yeah.
What do I mean by a Decepticon? Someone who is a pretentious son of a bitch.
Yeah, like CD, that's the meaning I get from it. Snake, kind of like just
Yeah.
slithering, like you know, team
Slithering,
slithering.
like thou art woman,
Like
thou art loosed.
you're sneaky, like yeah.
I'm TD Jakes' daughter because I got his Bible.
Yeah.
This is how in Arachuku we connect our family members. My dad used to tell me he's got bare kids all over the gaff.
Yeah.
I never understood how it worked.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm calling people my uncles, my aunties, my brothers, my spiritual
Exactly.
fathers, and my spiritual mothers, yeah, who's going to take that away from me now?
Yeah. The connection, innit? It's the connection.
It's the black connection. It's
Yeah.
the melanated melanin that makes Dan Flower
Mm.
the most ginger bearded man that I love.
Mm.
And if him and his woman,
Mm.
because Christian Flores Nunez,
Mm-hmm.
I was a pain in the ass to him,
Mm-hmm.
but he's going to love me now because Mr. Flores Nunez,
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to render anything that you want to render for Studio RDNX and Design Associates Africa
Mm-hmm.
as joint co-host and design director
Mm-hmm.
for 3D rendering. I annoyed Christian so badly. Christian loved me, then
Mm.
hated me, then loved me, then hated me, then loved me, then hated me. I was a pain in his ass until
Mm-hmm.
I could run a whole interior, exterior, landscaping rendering package by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And he is a HKSian.
Mm.
I'm dropping some spiritual knowledge because I feel that all this esoteric information
Yeah.
is just God box, just a
Yeah.
queen's nose flipped off on a
Yeah.
different side.
Yeah.
And I know both of them. And I'll be using Musings Lounge to explain certain things.
Yes.
And then it's going to come out through my music.
Yep.
I've already got my PTSD situation under control. I
Mm-hmm.
am thoroughly medicated.
Mm-hmm.
I am, but I'm cool with it
Yeah.
because I can still see and do and be and choose and
Yeah.
move in my being
Yeah.
according to God.
Yeah. Exactly.
So my PTSD is actually because I was bruised, battered, and beaten up
Mm-hmm.
by people that didn't know that I was the blackest black woman on the planet, and they tried to disgrace my whole entire legacy
Mm-hmm.
and try and call me schizophrenic. And that's
Mm-hmm.
why I'm so mad about it that
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing it like this
Mm-hmm.
on
Mm-hmm.
Godbox.
Mm.
Because this is how to kill a mockingbird in real
Mm.
life.
Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 I hear you. But that is you. That is you. And whatever you stand for, I just want you to know that whatever you stand for, yeah, it doesn't matter what anybody says or what anybody does or how they try to come for you, they will never take anything away from you.
Yeah, I know
And
that.
whatever you have and whatever you own is yours, and it's within your right, and it's
Mm-hmm.
not something that anybody else can give to you because you're so talented and you have so much life in you regardless. Like you're one of the most vibrant people that I know, like, you know.
Okay, that's enough because we
Yeah.
are really talking about you, Theon.
Oh, please, please,
Theon,
please. You gotta
your
take it.
music.
Yeah.
How many albums do you have out in the world, and how many EPs do you have out in the world?
I guess I would say they're all like, to be honest, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'll say they're probably all like mixtapes.
How
I
many mixtapes do you have on the planet?
I think I have one, two, three, four. And at the moment I'm trying to write 2 EPs. That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
whenever you're ready, send me your music because we're
Yes.
gonna DJ it. Another thing that
Yeah.
I am good at is that
Yeah.
I'm a master of ceremonies. My dad
Yes.
spoke and preached tirelessly
Yeah.
for Nzukaru. So
Yeah.
did Uncle Kano.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Tirelessly. And as
Yeah.
I'm saying it, I can see visions of my dad as he would be
Yeah.
introducing,
Yeah.
doing MC. Daddy,
Yeah.
this is for you because I love you.
Yeah. Yeah. Your dad sounds really cool. I've heard so much about him already. Like, yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm mad emotional right now.
Oh. Oh. Let it out. Let it out. Let it out.
No, I love my dad so much that I've been
Mm-hmm.
mourning his death.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared that when he dies, I won't be able to see him again. But because of Igbo cosmology, I know that I'll be able to see him and I can visit him whenever I like.
Yeah. Let it out.
So for all you people in the planet that have lost someone in the world, just know that they are loved. Yeah, just know that they didn't go away in vain. If you want to see them, you can. But I can't tell you too much about that. You have to go onto typro.com.
Yeah.
So, Daddy, we're making sure that you make sure that you have a Elvis Presley send off.
Yes.
Because if my father dies before he gets to see 100 veil built and done up the way I want it, the person who did it, I'm going to hurt you. Because I'm going to go and cry to Jesus, and Jesus is going to take his cross up to the oldest vampiric god, like Kronos. Yeah. I know where Kronos' last spiritual remains are buried here in United Kingdom. I am going to Zachariah stitching myself into the history books, regardless of whether British, Ukrainian assholes want to destroy my house.
Yeah.
Because if you do not have a CSS card, do not come and talk to me about renovating Mr. and Mrs. Pushpa's house. If you do not have a CSCS card, do not come and talk to me about renovating Mr. and Mrs. Pushpa's house, because you guys did such a sorry job at it that the builders upstairs almost killed me by accident on top of my PTSD. I moved out of my parents' house at 35.
Yeah.
So all you lot that were laughing at me thinking that I was a dickhead, congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Don't let them take your shine. Trust me.
So
yeah,
you got 4 EPs out, 4 mixtapes out.
4 mixtapes. Yes, my love. 4 mixtapes, and I'm trying to work on my 2 first EPs.
Okay.
Which are 2 totally different vibes, 2 different genres. So that's
No, it doesn't end there. I have never really listened to your music. So when you have the time, Mr. Theon, send me something that you want me to listen to.
Yeah, I will. The new stuff.
And then we'll do another call, and then we will talk about it.
Yeah. And then we can probably both do it both ways, really. You share something, you share one of your pieces, and I'll share one of my pieces, and we talk about it.
Some of my pieces are out online, and they're not perfect. They're ridiculously imperfect because I'm borderline deaf in one ear.
Yeah.
Because Adrian slapped me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adrian.
Yeah.
This is for that slap, you pussy clot. But I still somehow managed to mix down music to a way that I understand it. So it may not be the same for everybody's ears. But then Busta Rhymes' album is literally my saving grace. Because he refers to me as a he. And I'm a bit of a tomboy, so I just took it on board like, Busta Rhymes is my dad.
Yeah. Finishing.
I said it. Busta Rhymes is my dad. He's my other dad from my other life.
Yeah.
And he said he's going to give me the masters and mixes of some unknown music that he's got in his treasure chest of... And it's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Because God in heaven has a wife.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to explain this comedy skit to you lot, because by the time I perform it, you're going to be like, oh my God, how did she connect it all without saying sex? So we are at the beginning of my Fabergé egg.
Yeah.
How do I go and explain to God that his wife is dying and he doesn't give a damn, and he doesn't give a damn? For you Hotepian men who think that women wearing leggings is a problem, but you like to molest women with your eyes and then tell us that we must lower our gaze. I'm coming for all of you, man.
Mm.
No man is above reproach. I have been stupendously told off for swearing.
Yeah.
I have a foul mouth.
Yes.
But I am the Queen of Scots. And I love Highlanders and Lowlanders.
Yeah.
And if they can swing on their Irish shillelaghs and say whatever they want to do on their banjos and banjees, and then I get to scream like a screaming banshee, then I get to swear as and when I like. But for the sake of sense and sensibilities of people in my community who think that I can't swear like a roadman, suck my dick and continue to suck my dick until you choke on it. It's a vine.
Real talk.
On that note, would you like to finish this episode, sir? Because I believe we are running out of egusi soup and ewedu.
Yeah. Well, yes. I mean, you know me and you, we can talk for days, but we've got more sessions coming in. So we've got live sessions coming in. So we got this. So
no problem.
Yeah. I mean, as always, you know, I really appreciate talking to you. It's always a breath of fresh air, and it's very insightful for me because we don't only do this on a podcast session.
Nah, we do this in public. Here's what's gonna happen. This is the fun part.
Yeah.
Whenever Theon's family, and I lovingly say family, decide to want to come and PTSD him and say there's something wrong with him for wanting to be a musician. Yeah. I am 36. I look like I'm 17 on any given Sunday.
Yeah.
My body is not packed. I'm looking like a porcelain doll.
Yeah.
And I do yoga calisthenics.
Yeah.
And by the time I'm finished, Beyonce is even going to Beyonce me and Beyonce me in Ivy Park. Just like Toby Nigwe.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. And then Busta Rhymes is going to look at me and say, kid, and I'm going to hug him and say, thank you for saving my life and thank you for saving my father's life and my whole family. You are an Arachuku God for life.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go straight to Eminem and say, I'm beginning to feel just like a rap god.
I'm done.
Slim Shady, welcome to the Eminem show, was the first white boy rap thing that I listened to.
Hey. Nowadays, everybody want to talk, but they got something to say.
When nothing comes out, when the lyrics just a bunch of gibberish.
Forget about Dre. I'm done. Oh my god.
Also, I need to pull random impulse into this.
Yeah.
Javel Walker, Mr. Jovial Walker, and Richard Blackwood. I have both met, and I know Javel Walker. Walker's Crisps, you owe Javel Walker money in gratuity for using his name and not paying black taxes. When this finally gets to a black court, you will pay restitution to Mr. Javel Walker and his whole mixed race family. And only me and Javel Walker know what we talked about in them late night conversations, them late, Javel. You get what I'm saying? Though, like, Javel, you're my man. You get me?
We go way back. You're my boy.
But we're going to take it a little bit like big man ting, yeah?
Yeah.
Big man ting's been telling you lot to just be easy with it. You get me? Like, you don't want to be looking like a yatty, bro. I know I don't sound like him, but it don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter, because by the time Big Man Ting hears what I'm trying to do and he knows he's put out music already, he's going to be like, now, Big Man Ting, spud the girl, spud the woman, spud the fucking woman, spud the fucking woman, like, man them. Because I am roadie. I'm roadie. I'm really, really, really ratchet. I'm Megan Thee Stallion on Nigerian Arachuku Zoroastrianism intellect.
Yeah.
And on that note, Theon, I shall wait for you to drop the call so I can edit this and then put it out into the vapor waves of Nike Vapor Max Flyknit that was stolen from me. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, let's do this. And, you know, give me a call if you ever need to chat. I'm always here, innit? Like, we got this. We are going in the same direction.
We're very much going in the same direction. I think I'm going to go and smoke.
Yeah.
I need to smoke and mind.
I will join you spiritually. All right, my
love. Hey. Sebosha. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you.
You are blessed, Dion.
Yeah, so are you.
Thank you, baby boy.
Have a good day.
You too, Baba.
Love you.
Bye. Love you too. Bye.
Bye.